new sound for sports in the Bay Area is 95.7 The Game.
What up, Bay Area? This is your boy B Santiago, live in downtown San Leandro. I'm in here in the studios at 95.7 The Game, and I'm going to be telling Warriors fans today how the Warriors can solve their backcourt issues. The Warriors can solve their backcourt issues by blowing it up. You got to trade Monte and Steph and hope to get some big man in return.
Wow, I feel bad for the other men and women in the room because that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was straight up Mos Def and the Def Poetry Slam right now. All you needed was the drummer and a little bit more of a rhyme scheme. That was really strong. Good knowledge, good information. You had it current, you had the history. I'm impressed. I got goosebumps.
Hey, all you out there in 95.7 land, you gamers. This is Frank the Tag, and I'm here with your top of the hour 30-30 sports fix. Well, Valentine's Day came to the Warriors last night as they beat Phoenix 102-96. David Lee had a career night of 28 points, 12 rebounds, and no turnovers. Monte Ellis, on the other hand, struggled again from the field, 25 from 20 from the field.
Good job, Frank. I thought it was a little too much editorializing for a news update. Wasn't really feeling the energy, but I do have a feeling if you drew one of those big opinions, you would have nailed it.
The A's sign a boomstick. I'm Chris Hagum, and this 30-minute sports fix is brought to you by St. Mary's Men's Basketball. Tomorrow night is senior night in Moraga. Check out smcgales.com. Yesterday, the Oakland A's signed Cuban outfielder Yoenis Cespedes to a 4-year, $36 million contract. Last year for Cuba, Cespedes hit .333 with 33 bombs in just 90 games.
Your read was great. You could tell you were comfortable. Didn't sound nervous at all. Overall, I thought you did a really good job.
You're listening to the Bay Area's only FM sports station, 95.7 The Game. And Game is what I'm about to give you all on why Hugh Jackson hung himself. Hugh Jackson was a hypocrite. He took the job, he wore the pinstripe suit, which told me it was all about him. He said it was about team, accountability. But you know what he did? He stabbed his whole team and the Bay Area and the Raider organization in the back by blaming his players.
You were ballsy out of the gate with the guru, and you backed it up. Well done. Great passion, great analogies with the chestnut checkers. I mean, man, that was entertaining. That was a great job.
This is Jackie J coming to you from 95.7. I'm here to talk to you today about the upcoming draft. And in my opinion, the 49ers should be looking for some wide receivers. We saw how that playoff game went. We need somebody that can run a slant, run a post, catch a ball, and get in the end zone. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a wide receiver that doesn't think it's it doesn't necessarily have to be a wide receiver who can't catch it outside. Catch it. Oh God.
Well, the first thing, and this for everyone, is the mic control is critical. You came out with passion and energy, but if you're going side to side, if you're not totally on the mic, then the audience is going to be inclined to not be able to hear everything you're saying. So after you settled in, you had your little moment of nervousness, you brought it home great. The personality came out, and I guarantee you're as big a Niner fan as anybody in this building, and that's the kind of passion that you need to bring forward.
I've been watching.
Welcome to the Big Opinion. You're listening to 95.7 on your FM dial, The Game, and I am the champ of sports talk. And today, the question is, can the San Francisco 49ers win the Super Bowl with Alex Smith? Well, if you ask me, that's a silly question, because of course they could. The Ravens won one with the deal. The Jets put Broadway Joe in the Hall of Fame off nothing else but a Super Bowl victory. So yes, it can happen, but the real question is, will they win a Super Bowl because of Alex Smith? And that answer is a resounding no.
Kev, I'll start you off. If you're the champ of sports talk, that was Clubber Lang on Rocky Balboa, and you knocked his ass out. That was awesome. Excellent command, passion, and use of creativity. And I think the last part is the biggest sell that you have in this room. Creativity and originality on the mic gets people's attention, and you got it.
Thank you.
How's it going, everyone? I'm Will Tuckerman here with 95.7 The Game, the Bay Area's only FM sports station. If you're an Oakland A's fan, this offseason has made you want to jump off of bridges, or in some cases, jump across bridges. It's been a wacky offseason for sure. But before it's over...
You kind of got an aw shucks delivery. I'm just curious, is your last name Manning by any? No, it felt off the cuff. You got great knowledge, and I completely agree with Dibs. I mean, you got your opinion out there, and did it very well. It was streamlined. Good job.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to 95.7 The Game, the Bay Area's only FM sports station. I'm your host, Miles Dawkins, and I'm here to tell you why Alex Smith will bring the 49ers their 6th Super Bowl championship. Here's the #1 reason. He was a first-round pick for a reason. He can get the job done. He can scramble. He can throw the ball on the run. And you know what? In that NFC Championship game, when they opened up the playbook and ran that speed option, he got the job done. He looked like Tim Tebow out there. But you know what? That's besides that.
Yeah. Bottom line, I think if you asked everybody what the takeaway of your 90 seconds was, it was that Alex Smith is a game manager, and that could be good enough. Well done.
Thanks.
What's going on, everybody? It's DJ Neats here on 95.7 The Game. I want to take a moment to tell you guys about my favorite San Jose Sharks player, and that, of course, is Patrick Marleau. I want to tell you guys that in this day and age, when you see players just leaving their original teams that they started their career with, teams they built their career with, like LeBron James being with the Cavaliers, or like Joe Montana with the 49ers, and then you see them end up going to another team and wearing a different uniform. It's the worst thing a fan could ever see.
Yeah, Nico, I wrote down the same 2 words JB did, pacing and energy. I like how you took a second to let the word loyalty sink in. You took a little pause there. I think you're such a Sharks fan by listening to that, and I can't fault you there, but you know, I would like to hear you talk about another team, because I can tell you love the Sharks.
The new sound for sports in the Bay Area is 95.7 The Game.